everybody. It's your girl Angie. Welcome back to Kiss My Cheeks TV. I am here to go over last night's episode of Love Island. It was a great episode. Tonight is going to be even better. And are they recoupling again tonight? Oh, I cannot wait to see how this reshuffling will go. I hope it's the ladies' pick this time. But anyway, last night we saw Zeta is safe. The couples went off to private corners and couches of the villa to decide if it should be Zeta or Tyler. Y'all had me scared because y'all was talking about, oh, Tyler, he ain't really got to find love yet. And oh, Tyler, he still might have something with Serenity. I was like, I know y'all shitting me. Hey, Eric. I know y'all not about to let Tyler stay up in this house over your day one, Zeta. But of course, we got to the vote. Everybody voted for Zeta. Everything was all good in the villa. And boo-hoo. Sorry for you, Tyler. Bye. Tyler to me really didn't feel like he was vibing with anyone anyway. He was just waiting for another group of ladies to come in there so he can have someone to vibe over. And, everyone gave him a hug. That's my boy. Whatever. Hug him and let him go. Wheel that suitcase on out the villa. Maybe next year. I don't know. But Zeta has to stay. Zeta has to stay. Is she going to get her man Timmy back? Does she even want Timmy back? To me, this episode solidifies Zeta as someone who needs to stay to the end. If not, but for entertainment purposes only. Zeta was reading bitches, checking bitches. Zeta is the show right now. Everybody else playing in my face. Zeta is giving me real emotions, real drama, and that's what I'm tuning in for. I want them to find love and to entertain me. Yes, thankful. And she better not take Timmy back, especially after we saw that little kiss in the bed with Bria. Now, nothing against Bria. I actually like her. I think she's going to entertain me as well. She's a gorgeous woman. I like Bria. I like Bria over Chaz. Chaz is he's working. I don't know. I think it could just be a maturity thing with Chaz. He's kind of young acting for me, but I'm happy he's there. I'm happy he likes Serenity, and I'm happy he's giving Serenity the attention that she is craving. And I hope it's genuine. I really do. Let's go ahead. I really want to get into a few conversations, touch on a few things, and then we'll be back tomorrow night for the recoupling. We can talk about what's going to go down. So up first, this might not be in any particular order. Definitely get in the chat and let me know. Hey, Dr. Ivy, you like Bria too? I like Bria too. It's just unfortunate she in a triangle right now. And we got to see if the triangle going to turn to a square, a straight line. We got to see what's going to happen with the triangle for right now. Now, a comment that took me aback a little. I don't even recall what they were talking about, but Courtney and Dr. Ivy, I'm sorry. I just said your name. Courtney and Felipe in the bed, and Courtney is kind of like, I wonder what Timmy did for Bria to pick him. And Felipe is like, oh, he just playing the game. Or was he talking about Jesse just playing the game? Or was he talking about himself? He's there just playing the game. But that caught Courtney up, and Courtney is like, are you playing me? Yes, he is, ma'am. I don't see it for you and Felipe, but and it could just be me. Let me know in the comments. I'm waiting for Courtney to snatch up one of these ladies because we know Courtney says she's bisexual. She says she's been in lesbian relationships. I'm waiting for a twist. I'm waiting for her to spice this show up. I'm ready for Courtney to pull one of these ladies. Like maybe she might pull Bria or somebody. I don't know. But is the show not going to ever go there? Is that against the rules? I don't know. This my really my first full season watching it. I don't know all the rules. But Courtney girl, yes. Felipe, for him to even say they're playing the game means in the back of his mind, he knows it's a game and he's playing it too. Now, I guess once we get closer to the end, I need somebody to explain to me, how do they win the money? Do we just vote for who we like the best and whoever we vote for wins the money? Because I don't understand how the couple last year won the money if that was the case. But like I said, this is my first. I'm going to vote. I think tonight we get to vote. I'm going to get in the voting booth early so it won't spin out on me. Because I'm on Sydney. Sydney and Jesse still on my list to leave the island. They're the two that work my nerve the most. They can go. Okay, but what's the next point? Oh, I want to save Zeta for last. The next point of conversation I saw that kind of made me think a little bit. We hear this loud scream of a cry, and it's Serenity on a couch crying in public over Tyler. Now she's happy to be with Chaz. I think Serenity is happy to be with Chaz, and I think we will see that develop over time. I hope so. I'm crossing fingers for you, girl. But I can't believe you sitting up here boo-hooing over Tyler, a man who never touched you, never looked at you, never kissed you, never hugged you, turned his back to you when he slept. What you crying over? What are you crying over, girl? But Chaz was like, I understand. I'm going to let you cry this out because I understand the process. And he wooed her on the back a little bit. Okay. Serenity, you've been crying all season for a man to just like you and to want to pick you. And I feel like you got one. Shed no more tears. Like Zeta, I got to quit calling her Zeta. Zeta told you in the later scene when Chaz made you a little bit of breakfast. That was cute. But that kind of made me feel like Chaz, especially last episode, we know he watches the show. It kind of gave me last season, that's what they did for the girls. So he gonna come on here and do it for Serenity. I'm happy you did it. It was nice. It was nice. But like Zeta said, Tyler wouldn't even bring you a cup of coffee. So what you boo-hooing and worrying about Tyler for? Trust me, you never gonna see that man again. Never gonna see that man again. Oh, y'all say we get to vote. How did Olivia and I believe Giovanni win last year? Who voted for them? They weren't even a real couple. They just were leftovers, like on Big Brother, the leftovers. I don't know. I wasn't voting last year. This is the first year I downloaded the app, so I'm going to make sure we get it right. Serenity was doing way too much. Like, get it together, girl. Get it together. I couldn't believe she was crying either for what? Maybe a producer told her to cry a little bit, so at least Tyler could feel missed when he watched this back. I don't know, because I wouldn't have cried. Now, before we get into Zeta and Timmy and Bria, the triangle, I roll my eyes too, Eric. I wish I could fast forward. I don't like fast forwarding on the streaming because by the time you fast forward and it circle and come back up, you could have just watched it. Oh, off topic. I just saw the interview with Amira from Big Brother and she's doubling down too. Oh, I have that saved on my Twitter. I think I retweeted it so I could go back and watch it. But we're going to talk about Big Brother on Ostella, which is the 7:00 show. So we will cover Big Brother next. But the last point before we get into the triangle, Andy doubles back around to Mandy. And I'm surprised Mandy didn't give him her ass the kiss, because I would have, talking about, oh, I still want to chat it up with you and I still want to see, where things could go with you. I mean, I guess you got to pick somebody to stay on the show. I would rather be single. Mandy, you better not let Courtney come in here and steal one of these new men. Courtney got a man. Andy would have my ass to kiss. You are not going to drop me for Sydney, kiss Sydney in the mouth while we're coupled up. keep it all a secret, embarrass me, and not pick me at the recoupling. Just the thing, I'm gonna come back and see what's up. Vote both of them off the island if they couple up tonight, because I'm gonna be over it. You better get out here with Bryce and Jeff, and you better make it do what it do, Mandy. Cause I see one of them kissing Zeta, the other one kissing Courtney. You better get in where you can fit in, or just go home. But I definitely wouldn't let Andy embarrass me again. But that's it. Let's get into the triangle, because this is the juiciness. Zeta was giving me life because she was giving me realness. She was giving me authentic conversation, not I'm saying what needs to be said for this television show. Now, up first, I believe the first bit of shade, they all in the bed. You know, Zeta is, you know, in her emotion, she did a little bit of crying. I don't like too much crying, but I guess I'm just not as sensitive. I'm not a crier. It take a lot to get me to cry. A lot. But I ain't here for crying over no man you known for 7 days. Like, it ain't that deep, but okay. Okay. That was your man. So she was like, I really don't want to sleep in the bed alone. And we see everybody kind of sleeping in the bed. I still can't stand Sydney and Isaiah reaching across the bed, rubbing elbows and shit. I'm like, ugh, corny. Ugh. I want Sydney gone off the island. She can't do better than Timmy. But as we're watching everybody in the night vision camera, I saw it. Did you see it? Bria and Timmy was in the bed kissing and cuddling. That's a lot for somebody you really don't know. Y'all ain't even had appropriate conversation, but y'all going straight to the mouth. I mean, I could understand you want to cuddle, stay warm or something, but you going straight to the mouth. You ain't even talked to this woman yet. But anyway, so the next morning, Zeta is being a little bit cold, but she in her feelings, and I appreciate the realness. But she speaks to Timmy, and Timmy did not speak to her. He kept walking, and I'm looking across my TV screen like, no, where he going? I know he ain't gonna not speak. The least you can do is say good morning. And so I think that really pissed Zeta off. And so then Timmy go over to the boys, come on, I gotta pull Zeta for a chat. You saw the kiss too. I saw it too. Now Timmy want to pull Zeta for a chat, but you didn't even say good morning. What we got to chat for? What we got to chat for? So then Timmy and Zeta have a conversation, and Zeta's point is, I feel like you did something to, what did she say? Like, make her feel like it was okay to be picked. Like, you had to at least let her know you was open to the pickings. Like, because I don't know if Timmy would have told Chaz, like, I'm here for Zeta, I really don't want nobody else right now, would he have still picked him for her sister? I don't think so. And so, you know, Timmy admitted, yeah, I am attracted to her. Oh, you are attracted. Yeah, I wanted to get to know her. Oh, you do want to get to know. Okay, that's all I need to know. Be prepared for when Jeff comes in. I can't wait for Zeta to kiss Jeff all in the mouth, and Jeff gonna grab all up on the booty, and Timmy got to do nothing but watch. I can't wait for that. I can't wait. But still don't take him back. Timmy didn't wait any time to get with the new girl. He didn't. And he wanted to. Timmy was prepping us all week by saying, oh, if anybody comes in and checks my boxes, I want to get to know them. It's only fair to myself if I get to know them. Oh, I'm offended that Zeta wants to be a couple outside of the house. It's too soon. He's been prepping us at home for this moment. But the problem is, you should have been prepping your girl. Because we don't care. You know, we ain't with you. You should have been prepping Zeta for this moment. I thought that he didn't speak, but I said, no, surely he spoke, and I didn't hear it. No, he did not speak. He kept walking and then doubled back and said, can I get a chat? He probably didn't speak out of guilt. You know, when you do something dirty, you know, kissing somebody all in the mouth, the first night you in bed with him and you sitting over here talking about how you still like me and whatever, he probably felt guilty and didn't, he had to get himself together, you know. But I feel like Timmy and Bria are about to get a lot closer, and it's about to get messy. And I'm here for the mess. Entertain me. That's all I have to say. Now, the conversation of all conversations, yes, guilty as charged. The conversations of all conversations last night was Zeta and Bria, because Zeta did not give Bria any grace. And I want to know whose side you're on. Are you on Bria's side or Zeta's side? Because the main point of the conversation is Zeta is like, you said you was a girl's girl, but if you was a girl's girl, you would have came up and got to know me. You would have said, oh, I want to chat it up with your man. You would have came to me. And Bria's admitted that, yes, I came in here knowing that I want Timmy. I knew that you were in a couple, but I wanted to get to know him. And I didn't want to be all in your face, friendly, hee, ha, ha, and then couple up with your man and you be like, I'm a fake bitch. Now, whose side are you on? Because I understand both sides. Because I feel like this is a win, or what is a lose-lose situation either way. If Bria would have came in being all friendly with Zeta and, hey girl, how you doing? I like you. I see your show. You fly, whatever. I'm interested in chatting up with Timmy. And she still pulls Timmy. Oh, you a fake bitch. And now this whole conversation is different. I feel Bria and I feel Zeta. You could have, would it have mattered if she was honest? Like, I'm not trying to downplay Zeta's emotions, but would it have mattered if she would have came in and said, I want Timmy. I'm pulling Timmy, because they had the power to pull whoever they wanted. You were still going to be mad, Zeta. I just understand both sides of the argument. I understand this show, and like I said, I'm new to it. And I guess the premise is, yes, we're supposed to chat with everybody, but we're supposed to respect the people in our couple and at least tell them when we're interested in someone else. But that's not real life. That's not real life. People in real life are not wandering around talking about, oh, you know what, boo? Oh, girl over there got a fat ass and I think she cute. I'm gonna go take her out on a date and see what's up. You cool? That's not real life. If a woman walks up to you and say, oh, I think your man is fine, do you mind if I have a chit chat? You ready to fight. But this TV, I gotta learn the premise of this show. It's just TV. It's just TV. I like Bria and I like Zeta. I like the realness of this conversation. I like how Zeta was like, you ain't got to get to know me. We ain't got to be cool. We ain't got to be friends now. You ain't want to be friends then. We ain't got to be friends now. I still love how Zeta was like, you're a joker. I love it. We're on Zeta's side, of course. Okay. We're on Zeta's side. Yes, we understand that it would have been a little bit irrational to come in and be friendly with a woman whose man you want to take, but we're still on Zeta's side. Okay, yes. Okay. I'm a bit conflicted because it's the premise of the show. I don't know. I'm still trying to get the premise of the show. Like, the same thing with Andy and Isaiah. Like, I didn't understand all of, we're bros. Like, we aren't bros. I've known you for 3 days. Who cares? I like Sydney. But I got to understand the premise of the show. You have to respect the couples and at least say you interested in a chat before you have the chat, so there won't be any beef. I guess. You right, Eric. Either way is messy, and I'm here for the mess. So give me something to talk about on the YouTube. Also, Zeta she did see it from a mile away that Timmy was interested, even saying she was his type. Yeah. You could tell Timmy was interested as soon as she walked in the villa. His eyes were wide open, like, ooh, who is that? And Bria is gorgeous. I want to say something shady. I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. You knew who I wasn't worried about was Jesse. Because you seen Dad was over there clenching his arm, like, oh, this my man. I said, girl, the woman is light, not white. So you cool. I can't wait for another Deb to come into the villa so Jesse could turn his head. Cause right now you ain't got no worries, girl. You ain't got no worries. Um, but that's oh no, we gotta get into the two men. And then I'm gonna wrap it up because Ostella is in 5 minutes and I gotta go grab my drink. I left my alcohol in the refrigerator so it could chill. So I have to go grab that because you know we have a good drink during Ostella. Okay. The two men that come in, Jeff and Bryce. Bryce looks like Felipe. I don't care. Felipe Italian, Jeff is Brazilian. They still look just alike to me. But no, that's Bryce. I hate shows with a whole bunch of names, but y'all know I get confused all the time. But Bryce, handsome. He's going to be kissing up on Courtney. I can't wait to see it. Jeff is the one tatted from arm to torso. Sexy. Jeff needed to be here for Val because Val said she loved her good tatted man. Sorry, Val, but I like Jeff. He's handsome to me. I like a bad boy. I like the tattoos. All of that. My husband have a ton of tattoos. I just love it. Okay, but moving on from that. I can't wait to see the recoupling tonight. I always do a guess recoupling so I can see if I'm right or wrong. Last week I was 20% wrong. Does somebody go home or are they going to let the guys stay until the new girls come? Because I feel like some more people should go home. Let's go ahead and get Andy up out of here. Let's get the easy ones out the way. Deb is picking fucking Jesse. Snooze. Sydney is picking Isaiah. When can we vote Sydney out? I'm gonna guess Mandy picks Andy just to be safe and have her a spot in the villa. Serenity is gonna pick Chaz. Who's left? Courtney. I guess I haven't seen the episode, but I'm still gonna assume a Courtney picks Felipe. I'm gonna assume Zeta picks the new guy, Jeff. And Bria's gonna pick Timmy. And I guess the new guy, Bryce, to be all alone. Maybe. I wish Mandy would leave Andy all alone and she kind of pick up Bryce. But we'll see. But that's my guess for the recoupling. I'll be back tomorrow night to see if I'm right or wrong. I hope we get some good drama tonight. And that's it. You all, please join me in 4 minutes for Ostella. Ostella is my Friday night show every Friday, 7 p.m. Central, where we talk the Challenge USA and we talk Big Brother, Survivor, all the competition shows, but right now the only ones on are Big Brother and the Challenge. So we're going to get into that. I don't mess with bad boys like that. They can't hang with me. They can hang with me, Eric. I love it. I love it. But I want you all to go ahead and like this video. Hit the share button, the subscribe button if this is your first time with Kiss My Cheeks TV. I am here every Friday at 7 for Ostella. We have a good time. I'm here doing Love Island. I usually do my Love Island reviews the next day after the episode. I'm not doing those Saturday episodes where it's reruns. I'm not reviewing that. But it's never any given time, but I always upload it to Twitter in my community tab when I do set the time for Love Island, but it is always the next day. So I will see you tomorrow for the review. And until then, I guess I'll see you all in 3 minutes. I got to go run down the stairs and run back. Have a good night. Bye.